Hello and welcome to the Flexline Media Round 2 Front 9 lead card coverage at the 2021 Paradise Plates New Zealand National Championships, sponsored by Community Trust South. This coverage is brought to you by the New Zealand Disc Golf Association. My name is Chris Hoopmann, and joining me on commentary for Round 2 is Dom the Silver Fox Hayden. How's it going, Dom?
Hey, good day, Chris. Thrilled to be here, mate, actually. Looking forward to seeing this coverage, first time up.
It's going to be a great round, and here we have our Round 2 lead card. Leading the way is Sullivan on 8 under par. Next up is Cerniar, and he's tied with Wiel-Lake and Krastins, all at 6 under par. That's a great card and some awesome players.
It's a fabulous card, yeah. 1015 rated round by Jacko there, and I think the other guys were just below 1000 rated.
Yeah, some good round 1 performances from this lead card, and this round 2 should be fun to watch. And getting straight into it, hole 1, par 4, 180 metres. What a starting hole, throwing straight down into the valley.
Absolutely, mate. The first time I saw this hole, I was terrified. So long, so far.
Pretty daunting. The main trap is obviously this OB wetting area on the right. Generally 2 shots to get up to the green and making your putt. You've got to be careful, there is that drop off behind.
Yep, that wetting area is all OB. These guys will crush that though.
Yeah, these players should be getting down past the road with a nice flex or maybe a forehand.
Yeah, Jacko on the tee. This guy can rip. He'll probably be throwing a Kotari or maybe a XG, Kaho XG.
He's got some good distance on this, but it's fading out a little bit towards the end of its flight, and he's found those bushes.
Yeah, he won't be liking that very much. Not a great start. Mario, yep, king of the air bounce.
Yeah. He's got a really smooth throwing motion. Doesn't look like he puts much effort behind it, but he gets a long way up the fairway.
Yeah.
Slightly better posse, hey?
Yeah. Oh, he's in the open. Here we have Wiel-Lake coming from Queenstown. Haven't seen him too much on the tour last year. Took some time off for study, but he crushes.
He does. He's, I think, bagging mostly Discmania at the moment. Look at that. Holy cow.
Huge distance, but just getting caught up in those benches.
That is insane. Yeah, unlucky, Ben.
Really unlucky. It was a great drive. And here's Roberts also hailing from Queenstown.
Another crusher. Absolutely monster.
And that was almost pure hyzer and makes it across the road. Just short of that OB wetting area. That'll be a short upshot for Roberts, probably a pig.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that.
Jackson in this tricky spot. He's going to have to go over the top to get out of it.
Yeah, I don't imagine he thought this would be a second shot. He's got some skills though.
Oh, keeps it nice and wide. It's going to pan out.
That must be a Kiwi. One of those stable Kiwis, eh? Beautiful shot. Yeah, Mario's got this all day long, I'd imagine.
Oh, leaves it a bit left.
Oh, spoke too soon.
Yeah, it's rough.
That's a jail. I was in there. That's a real proper jail.
Roberts obviously would have seen what Mario threw and was telling himself, keep it straight.
Yeah, don't do the same thing.
And he's kept it nice and tidy.
Yeah.
He's
got
putt.
a challenging uphill.
Ben playing from the OB. That's nice. On the green, that'll be about 8 metres.
He'll be happy with that. Yeah, just inside circle.
Mario with his Ruru. He's going to have to throw a forehand around this bunch of trees. Nice and high. Stabs it in.
Yep, great shot.
Pretty slippery, that backside, though.
There's Jacko. He'll be putting with a 2E. Oh, unlucky Jacko.
He's such a good putter with that spin putt.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And those 2Es go for days.
He generally makes those. See if Roberts can get the birdie. Oh no.
Yeah, looks like maybe a little bit of nerves on this first hole.
And Roberts is in a really tricky spot. Has to jump to see the basket.
If that was me down there, geez, I need a step ladder.
Yeah. There's no OB back there. Maybe beyond the road, I'm not quite sure. Either way, you don't really want to be too far down there. That's a good upshot. He's out of trouble. And here's Ben to save par.
Wow, great part. Goes with the view beautifully. Fantastic part, fantastic view. And there's the boys to clean up.
Not quite the hot start these boys would have wanted.
No, I imagine not.
Yeah, I've noticed the first couple of holes tend to feel a little bit more difficult for the players. Just getting used to the cameras, the card, just feeling out the vibe, but I'm sure they'll turn it around.
Yeah, this first hole is such a crush as well.
And let's hear from Jackson.
Hey, my name's Jackson Sullivan, PDGA 61103. Been playing for this will be my 11th year and currently living in Auckland. I started playing disc golf with my dad, who used to play years ago in Tauranga. So I was playing inline hockey for about 12 years and sort of done all we could in that, and then he suggested to try out this thing called frisbee golf that he used to play years ago. And at first we weren't too keen, and then about a month later he suggested it again, and so we all went down and were hooked ever since. So that was 11 years ago, and ever since then we've just been chasing and loving every minute. A favourite memory playing disc golf would be probably 2 or 3 years ago here at Paradise. We had Avery Jenkins and Germ and the Readings over, and Manabu of course, and I managed to play a really good event and came third, tied with Manabu, so it was a pretty cool memory just to be a few strokes behind Germ and Avery. That was really cool, and probably ending up in Estonia playing disc golf was pretty special. Never would have thought I would have been over there throwing frisbees with a bunch of cool cats, and just family time for me as well. Getting to catch up with my family, share the same passion that my old man sort of got us all into. So it's a couple of good memories. Piece of advice for other players would be don't be shy to play your first tournament. Like a lot of people say, I don't want to play the tournament, I'm not good enough. But that just doesn't matter at all. Just get 2 or 3 discs. That's all you need to start. Hook up with your buddies that play, jump in the car, go play the tournament. You won't regret it. You'll learn more playing your first tournament than you will playing 20 practice rounds at your local course. So just get yourself to a tournament. You'll learn a bunch more, and you'll meet a bunch of cool people as well. I can't go far past my first run Kia. That's my workhorse. I throw it 60-70% of the time on most courses. So that's a first run. It's a Cosmic. Another favourite is my Pinky, my P Waka Waka. Just flip to flat, locks in, stays dead straight. It has another name, but I won't say it on camera, but she's a beauty. And I'd have to just say my putters, my hard Magma Tuis, just putting's where it's at. So yeah, I'd have to say my Tuis just in general. Whoever's saying it's Tui time, and it always is. So that would be my third favourite disc probably. It's a privilege to be out here at Paradise, so it means a lot. Like I was just saying to the boys yesterday, like there's no reason for anyone else to be in these woods and like amongst this like untouched nature and stuff, and here we are throwing frisbees and getting to play the sport we love amongst all this beautiful setting. It's pretty special out here.
So good to hear from Jackson there. He's been playing in the New Zealand circuit for quite some time.
He has indeed. He's been around the block a bit and taken out lots and lots of events and national tour titles to go with that too.
And here we have hole 2, par 4, 165 metres. Players will want to ensure that their drive lands somewhere that gives them a good angle up to the green, and they'll also need a very precise upshot as there is danger all around the basket.
Absolutely. Jacko straight down the guts.
Yeah, I mean, as you saw in round 1, the ground was pretty dry. Had good weather leading up to this, so less worried about finding dry ground down the fairway.
We were incredibly lucky with the weather. It was absolutely phenomenal. Mario sent a great shot down there. Oh, a little bit left into the bushes.
Yeah, he should be all right. I think he was right at that kind of bottleneck down in the boggy area.
See what Ben's going to crush out here.
Also really nice and straight. Needs to hold its line. Oh, I think he might have made that platform.
That would be fantastic. It would take me 3 shots to get there. And a lost disc. Okay, Roberts has got some power.
Oh, that looks nice. Maybe a touch high.
Yeah, it's going to fade out as well, I imagine.
And he's in probably a similar spot to Mario. Just kind of in that bottleneck of the fairway. Should be fairly open.
I'd say Jacko's probably got the better out of those 3. Not too sure where Ben ended up.
Great approach. Probably still be putting from about circle edge.
Yep. Wheelhouse. Oh, Mario's not in a dissimilar spot.
Ah, didn't quite get that to turn.
Yeah, he went for the Annie, but didn't quite commit.
And he's falling down that backside, which can get a bit rough.
Loads of Matagari down there, so put a few holes in here. This is a great spot, actually. Can you pop it in? It's something else.
Taking his time, lining it up. Oh, go in.
Go on.
Touch short and left, but he's in a great spot. That'll just be a tap in.
He'll be super happy with that.
Yeah.
And Ben's in a great spot too, actually.
Jump putts it. Oh.
Oh, little pole toucher.
Yeah.
Nice up, Ben.
Yeah, so there'll be some nice tap in birdies for Ben and Roberts.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Just has to lob it over the top.
Yeah.
Come on, Jacko.
Yeah.
Birdie time.
Jacko. Let's go putts with power.
Oh.
The power's there, just an inch or 2 low. Nice easy putt here for Roberts.
Yeah, gets the birdie.
Great birdie, Roberts.
Good comeback.
Nice to see him on lead card as well.
Yeah, he's been also on the circuit for quite some time.
Yeah, he's been crushing forever and ever, but he's obviously improved on his upshot game and his putting. And it's really good to see him playing with the big boys on the lead card.
Definitely putting the work in.
As the rest of the lads just clean up. So a couple of birdies there and a couple of pars, hey?
On to hole 3, par 3, 100 metres, reflections. This was a nice, easy hole after the first 2 par 4s. Actually playing as the easiest of the whole tournament at almost half a stroke under par.
Yes, so it is.
But yeah, the only real problem here is the pond. So if you throw over it, you're all good.
Yeah, it should be a piece of cake for these fellas.
Great shot.
Yeah, that's nice from Ben.
This would be, a must get for all 4 of these guys.
Yeah.
I imagine they'll be throwing, fairway drivers or mids.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Roberts has come up a touch short. I'm not sure if he's kind of in the lake. He's not OB.
Okay, well, it's not too bad from down there. You can certainly pump a putt up there without trouble.
Nice shot.
Cracking shot there by Jacko.
I love Mario's flick. He's coming from an ultimate background, obviously.
Exactly, that's reminiscent of his ultimate days. And he'll have a, circles edge putt.
Slightly downhill from this road.
Lining his Ruru up.
Ah, just left.
Unlucky Mario.
Okay, so Roberts has kind of got up to this top area. Just couldn't quite see it from the catch cam. Oh.
Roberts. I was just saying how good your putting is these days.
Doesn't take much like the pressure of cameras and lead card to make you question your sharpened skills.
Yep.
But no, obviously Roberts has earned a spot here, so hope to see him get those putts in as we move through this round.
Yeah,
but,
go Jacko.
Jacko's getting those putts.
Great putt. Great shot. So again, a couple of birdies from Ben and Jacko. Roberts is feeling the pressure of the last putt, maybe.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, Roberts. Hope I didn't jinx you there.
Unfortunate, Roberts.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate. After a great drive, really, get up on that plateau.
Well, on to hole 4, par 4, 120 metres. This one is a tricky one off the tee.
Yep.
Got to decide whether you want to lay up to halfway and throw up the hill, or just go for gold and throw it as hard as you can and try and get it up the mountain.
These guys will be going up the mountain for sure.
You reckon?
Yeah. Probably won't hit the one in the background, but they should get it on top of there to attack the basket. They've all got the power.
Ben's taking the wider route.
I'm surprised.
Taking it in 2 shots, splitting the hole in half. He'll approach from the right-hand side, which is the smart play because it's a lot easier than throwing directly uphill.
You're right, actually. I mean, it's an easy birdie for these guys. The eagle is on.
It's a big ask.
It is a big ask.
But Jackson's almost made it to the top of the hill, but just to the right-hand side. But he'll have a really, really simple approach.
It looks like Mario's going to lay up.
He's done well not to get too close to that bushy area.
Yeah, it looked like a mid he was throwing there.
Yeah, I think that's his rock.
Roberts will be going for it, I'd imagine.
Oh,
Get up there.
this needs to go.
It's so tricky if you get stuck in those bushes there. Yep,
And,
that's going to be a
yeah.
tough second shot.
A Ruru up for Mario.
Not an easy shot from down there.
Attacked it.
Yeah,
That had
made
some
it
good
look
height.
Made it look great.
Ben's still got a decent distance to bite off to get to the basket. Uphill. The uphill upshot is so difficult.
It is. I mean, you've got to kind of land it a little wider to the right than you would like to because of that massive drop on the left.
Exactly.
But
You
looks
don't
like
want
he
to
did a
fade
good
back
job.
down the hill.
Wow.
Nice.
That was great from Roberts.
That was a great shot, yeah.
Obviously knew he had to throw it on a bit more end high, so just to kind of push it up the hill. But he'll have a scary comeback.
Jacko. Yeah, I imagine Jacko's just going to be laying up
Oh,
nicely here. Yeah,
wow.
easy 3.
Yeah. Scary part here for Ben.
Yeah.
That is the one downside of going deep in the basket. Oh, sit.
Oh, yeah, that's a cojones putt, that one. It stayed up, that was great.
Oh, it looks like Roberts has got a bit of a headwind. He'll be taking his time, making sure he doesn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, after the 2 in the last hole, he'll be wanting to vanquish those. Well done. Great putt.
Yep.
Nice birdie. Yeah, as blue as the sky is and as beautiful it was, there was a little wind.
Yeah, especially out here on these exposed holes.
Exactly, yeah. You really are tempting fate if you're going for the big putts.
Yeah, this particular basket was the most exposed out here on these open holes.
Absolutely, yeah. Best photo opportunity as well. Look at that in the background. Gorgeous.
Easy as that.
Look at that, just a drop in there for Jacko.
Hole 5, par 3, 140 metres. Nice simple shot for this lead card. It's going to be something straight down the middle, maybe a bit of a hyzer flip down to the basket. There is the bailout zone to the left in case you fade out late, but it's just going to be nice and simple putters or mids for this lead card.
Yeah, this is Smiley 2.0. They might throw a straighty, but I imagine the hyzer is the shot for these fellas, to be honest with you. They've all got pretty big arms. It's a 140 metre hole. Yep, Jacko's probably circle's edge there. A couple of Matagari trees over there. Yep, great shot by Jacko.
That'll play.
Yeah, Mario might... Oh, looks like he's going for the hyzer as well, actually.
Yeah, the real risk throwing that hyzer shot is if you do flip up for any reason, you can go right, and you don't want to be too far right.
Absolutely right.
Gone long.
And yeah, Mario's going long.
Yeah, he's got an arm on him from an old boy. Oh yeah, Roberts has gone a little flatter, a little lower.
Yeah, but he's fading out earlier than he would like, but he's safe out there.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, there's really not too much danger on this hole except for the gully right in front, but these players would definitely be clearing that. Ooh.
I haven't seen... Where's... Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Ben's found himself in the trees on the right side of the fairway.
Yeah, you've got to give it some height, eh? Yep, okay. Jail.
Yeah, really tough spot.
Lucky to have some spotters kicking around on Smiley Face. Because, yeah, it gets pretty jungle-like down there. Oh, yeah,
and that was Ben's second throw, so
yeah,
not even super easy to get out of that.
Yeah, another 5 meters and he'd have had an easier third shot for sure. But he can turn this one over nicely, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the circle, but he's also in a bush.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough putt.
Yeah, obviously blind throwing into the green, so that was risky.
Yeah, bogey at best for Ben, unfortunately.
Ooh. And Roberts overshooting the green.
Okay, come on, Jacko. This is a perfect opportunity.
Just right.
Unlucky. Okay, so there's one remaining birdie chance.
Got a gap in the bushes. Goes over the top.
I've seen him do a few trick shots in the past. I'm surprised he didn't get that one.
Oh,
fantastic.
What a pass save for Roberts.
Hey,
see that one again on the Vortica disco free play.
You'll be watching this one back to back, I'd imagine.
Yep.
Great putt.
Nice one, Roberts.
Great pass save, hey?
Ben needing to stretch out behind this bush.
Yeah,
Makes
nice putt again. A little tricky there.
Yeah, that's kind of the first tricky spot he's found himself in. So it's good to see him making the putt.
Yeah, first bogey.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed, but there's still plenty of golf in this round to go. Ooh.
Squeaked in there.
Just sneaking in. But he gets his par. And here we have hole 6, par 3, 104 metres. Very narrow opening to get through, and then you just have to get it across a road, across a fence, and by the basket.
And this is a fantastic hole. This goes back many Paradise Plates competitions.
Iconic.
Little downhiller. Yeah, little downhiller. It'll be putters, I would imagine, from these fellas. Just float it down there.
This needs to turn, and it does. Late turn.
Great shot.
Oh,
yeah, fantastic, hey?
Beautiful. Jackson giving everyone else a lesson.
Yeah.
Follow this, boys. Beautiful control.
I don't know if that's a Ruru or a Tui, but you can bet your bottom dollar it's one of the two.
Let's see if Mario can follow it up. I think this blue disc is a rock.
A rock?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know he throws predominantly RPM.
Yeah, I
That's
think he's got a rock in
shot.
there.
The only care you have to take on this hole, I mean, these guys should be okay, the first two, is being left or right of the tree. You cut your angle down to the basket. But so far, so good. Yeah, nice and gentle.
Yeah, Ben's gone for more of a wide route.
Yeah.
And it works
bring
out
it in.
perfectly.
Fantastic.
You cheeky.
Roberts is a bit short. And he gives it a great run.
Oh, off the tree, that would have been sick.
He could have
Yeah, good
almost
dig, Roberts.
rebound off the tree.
Let's get his comebacker in. He'll be happy. Well
Yeah,
done.
pretty rough that he couldn't get the star frame.
Yep.
That's another one of these holes that you really want to be getting.
Absolutely. You know, the other three played it perfectly.
Yeah, apart from the initial gap out of the tee, there's really nothing between you and the basket.
That's right. And you just let the disc float down. It does all the work for you if you choose the right disc and just throw slightly downhill. Jacko from 2.5 meters. Fantastic. So it's Jacko 3 down for the first 6.
Yeah, hole 7, par 3, 135 meters. Another downhill hole. Just throwing over this gully. Got the tree on the right-hand side that players will have to avoid, and OB long of the basket, the fence line there. So it's quite a tricky shot to land perfectly on the hill.
It is. I imagine it'll be High's ring. There is a straight shot on if you're turning mid over, but I imagine the Highs will be the shot. All these guys have got plenty of steam to be able to make it.
Yeah, and it's downhill, so
Yep.
just wanting to
Yes.
stab into the ground and make it sit.
Yeah, Jack will be just inside the circle by the looks of things. Yeah, Mario's taking a similar line.
This is looking great.
You done?
It is.
Oh!
Fantastic shot.
Wow, flashes in the chains.
Absolutely.
Fortunately pulled up just short of the fence, so
Yeah, I didn't
He'll
see
have
that
it-
end okay.
yeah, he'll have a short uphill putt for his birdie.
And Ben just a touch short, eh?
But better than OB.
Absolutely right.
Let's see if Roberts can control his arm and only throw 135 meters.
Yes, I know, hey? Guy can crush.
Oh, stop.
Sit down, sit down.
Same
It
shot.
does.
Yeah, that looks like it's just pulled up in front of the fence.
Really unlucky not to stop where it landed.
It was, yeah. But you know, on the flip side of that, had it been raining, it would have been soft enough. But it was a beautiful, beautiful dry weekend. So I'd rather take the dry weekend than Roberts' disc stopping.
Great
Yep,
birdie.
another birdie, another birdie.
Going 4 down through the round.
Yep, setting the pace. Okay, Roberts.
I didn't notice this at the time, but there was this bird that just kept squawking. And I wonder if that's had something to do with Roberts.
That was unlucky. It's tough to putt uphill, commit to the power.
Oh, I love this. Super Mario stamp on his disc.
Yeah, hey. Super
No problem for
Mario,
Mario.
closed off the tweeting. Yeah, nice putt. Ben will take his par.
As should Roberts. There we go.
Yeah. So Jacko and Mario so far, bogey free. 3 birdies for Mario, 4 for Jacko. Fantastic.
Playing really well.
Yep.
Here we go into hole 8, par 5. 280 metres, the longest of the Paradise course. Ideally, these players' drives will be landing along this road, giving them a nice open look into the field and a possible eagle putt. But I think all of these players will be looking to get an easy 4 and move on.
It's a monster. You've got to be aware of that left-hand side.
They just need to get off some nice drives from the tee. Oh, Jackson just getting around the big gum. Big
Proper
turnover.
Squeeze. Yep.
He's kind of cut himself off behind that hill though, so
He's a
his
little
second throw might be a little bit obstructed.
Interesting to see how these guys are playing this hole.
Mario with the big flex.
Look at that. That's a fantastic shot. Yep.
I'm not
I hope he's not encumbered by that fence.
Yeah.
And smooth by Ben. That's a good looking shot.
This is perfect. He's going to land on the road. Wonderful.
Yep. It's where you want to be. He's going to get a meter relief from that fence there.
Looked like he was throwing a Cloudbreaker too.
Right.
From
That's a great
Discmania.
shot.
Oh no, Roberts, get through.
Oh,
What?
Roberts, that was covered in some kind of lotion.
Yeah, how did he get through there? Lucky to
As-
land in the clear.
And it's not a bad position to be in either where he is. He'll be able to crush another one up there.
So this is Mario throwing out from that kind of gully, and he's thrown it into
Yes.
a difficult position. Roberts from the open.
He's going to count his lucky stars, especially if he can take advantage of his landing.
Yeah, he'll want this to land in the open field, and he does. Yep,
That's
that's
a great
beautiful.
shot. Yep.
Yep, only got one more to go to get up to the green, and then he'll be looking at a nice, easy birdie.
Yeah. Should be a straightforward up and down for him.
Oh no, looks like Jackson's turned this one over.
That was a bit errant. I didn't see too much of it, but the shout.
Yeah, not a great result from Jackson.
Yep, the shout of 4 was kind of a giveaway there, wasn't it?
Over there by the hall, he might have a couple of obstacles in between himself and the basket.
And he has opened
Yeah,
up on it.
I mean, he's almost reaching the green, I think. Yeah.
He'll be pinned
That's
high
a jump
there.
putt for
Just
eagle.
about. Yep. Yeah, he'll be having a look at eagle. First opportunity we've seen for an eagle.
Mario doing well to get out of a tricky position. He's in the open.
Yep, that was Mario's third.
Yep.
He's likely going to be taking a par here unless he goes for the run. This is a
Yeah,
tricky
he's going to
shot.
have to thread it between the van and the tree, which he does.
Yeah, he does. Yep, and it's it's in his wheelhouse. That's 9 meters
Yeah,
or
just
so.
inside circle. There is that drop off just behind the basket, so you do need to be careful approaching this green. And a little bit
Roberts
errant.
has actually sent it a wee bit long. Yeah. Okay, Mario, you going to run it? No. Oh, look at that air bounce. There you go. What a great shot.
Sensible golf.
Yep. He's a smart man.
Here we go. Ben for eagle.
Go on.
Get it.
Oh, Ben.
Amazing run.
Unlucky. Yeah, unlucky. Unlucky. It's a great jump putt.
Fantastic. Oh, Ben is one of the most phenomenal jump putters. He gets them in from all over the place.
He's confident. He putts hard.
Yeah. Yep.
And Roberts. Yeah.
Yeah, just struggling with these putts.
He is, eh? Hopefully he can just get rid of it out of his mind and just move on, shot by shot.
Oh,
Go! Look at that. This guy gets putts from wherever you want him to get putts from. This time from the knee.
through the branches as well. We've seen a couple of discs with some slipperiness on them.
Yeah, he liked that one. Gave the crowd a wave.
In front of the crowd. It's a good spot to get some impressive putts.
And that was Mario's 5, right?
Yeah, that was for par.
Smart golf. And he got himself in trouble a couple of times there, so he did well just to come out with a 5.
Yeah, Robert's not able to capitalise, but he walks away with a 5, so that's all right.
Yep, he'll be happy with everything he did there except for his putt.
My name is Ben Wiel-Lake. I'm from Queenstown, New Zealand, PDJ number 80057. I've been playing disc golf for 9 years now. I started back in 2012 with a holiday program. We actually had a run from Small Planet come along. Went down to the rugby field, taught us to throw, then we headed down to the Queenstown Gardens for my first round. Absolutely loved it, shot well over par, but had an absolute blast. I think the next day I went into Small Planet, got myself a buzz and played 3 or 4 rounds after school for a year, for every single day. So yeah, got me hooked straight away. Well, actually about 6 weeks ago I fell off my bike. As you can see, my face is a bit chunked up. So basically doctor gave me 6 weeks off work and said, go do something. What do you usually do? Do some physical activity. I'm like, I play disc golf. We'll go play disc golf every day. So the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks I've been playing disc golf almost every day, get me back in shape. So if it was sort of bad falling off my bike, I guess take the good out of it and got to play heaps of disc golf. So pretty stoked with that. 3 discs. First up, probably a putter, the most important thing in the bag. putting with this Glow Lumen link. Just really love the feel, how grippy it is, nice and stiff. Get a nice clean release with this, so go-to putter, link, really love that one. Next up is this old flat C-Line MD2. Whatever angle I put this disc on, it's going to fly it. Quite hard to come by these days, so if anyone's got one, please let me know. But yeah, nice and flat, whatever line you throw it on, it's going to go there. So C-Line MD2. Last one would be my Cloud Breaker. Just rip this as hard as you want, it's going to go forever. Relatively stable, can handle a bit of wind, but also does get a nice and flippy, lots of distance. Can't really go wrong with it. Being out here in Paradise is pretty special to me, not just the tournament, being here throwing frisbees, but hanging out with people I haven't seen for a few years, having a few beers, having a good time. It's not all about playing the tournament, just the camaraderie, having everyone out here. It's so beautiful, you just look around, you've got mountains all around you. Just take a minute when you're out here and take it all in. Obviously have fun throwing the disc, but I mean, you can't go past just having a good time out here. I'd like to thank my family and friends for all the support through the years. Anyone that I play with, it sort of helps me have a good time out on the course. And lastly, my sponsor, Small Planet Disc Sports. From day one, obviously Iran's got me into disc golf, and now he's continued to support me for the last 9 years I've been playing. So a big shout out to those guys.
Great to hear from Ben there. Obviously been a while since he's been out on tour, and it's been awesome to watch him throughout this round here on lead card.
Yeah, fantastic, hey. We're on to hole 9 now. This one's called Komorebi. It's Japanese for shafts of light through trees. There they are.
Well named.
Yeah, great, hey. This is Jacko up. This is a tricky hole. This will be one they want to birdie, but you've got to hit just the right line.
Doesn't look like Jackson will be in a position to birdie from there.
No, it's a tricky shot. There is a straight shot on, but
Yeah,
it's super low ceiling.
Deceptively difficult. There we saw Ben throwing it straight, maybe wanting a bit of a skip off the ground, but didn't quite get the action he wanted. He's about halfway up the fairway. Mario trying to take the wider route.
Tricky one for you guys to pick up as well, hey?
Yeah, I mean, these forest holes were a lot harder to film than the open ones, but we found some nice posies down the fairway.
Yeah, you guys do a great job.
Robert's also catching a tree, rolling into the open.
Yeah, well, it looks like threes all round for these fellas.
Oh, don't count it out.
Hey, well, just looking at how I would go from their positions, and it would be a throw-in. Yeah, it's a good shot. Nice little up shot there.
Yeah, Mario's not in a position to attack it. Although
He's got some funky skills up his sleeves, that fella.
you never know what Mario's going to do.
No.
He's surprising.
There's Jacko, okay.
He's got a tiny little window.
He has. He will find that. He'll be looking for that window and the birdie.
Oh,
Whoa, there you go, he found it.
wow.
Yeah, guys, class. Look at this one.
Brilliant.
Yep, look at that.
He had a space
Beautiful.
of about a metre to get it between that tree and the bush.
Yeah.
And he got it straight through.
He is smiling hard on the inside with that one.
Yeah. Keeping the basket a tap.
Yeah, good stuff, Jacko.
That was a great birdie to get. And that is a clean front 9.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Mario has just done the same thing. He picked up his par there, 3 down through the first 9. Ooh, bit of a high putt there, but stayed in. That's all good. Just one bogey for Ben. And nice little clean up there for Roberts. Good job, guys.
And that wraps it up for our round 2 front 9 coverage. It's been great seeing these players attack the course and some excellent golf.
There's been some great golf. Hats off to Jacko. What did he shoot there? A 6 down?
Yeah, 6 down to finish on 14 down overall. Jumping into second place, Justin Workman with a 5 under par.
Justin, it can throw a long way. He's an animal. Watch out for this guy.
And in tied third, staying well and truly in the mix, Mario and Ben at -9 for the event. And that wraps up our round 2 front 9 action. We will catch you very shortly as we head into the trees for the back 9.
Yeah, look forward to it in the woods.